Hello, everybody, and welcome to Make It a Mondays. Hi, Elaine.
Hi,
Hi,
Elaine.
Bonnie. Sorry we're a little late. Joanne's here.
Hey, Joanne.
Hi, sweetie. That's so exciting. Hello, welcome, everybody. It's Make It Monday, and we have so much going on.
Crazy.
So if you're a part of Amy Sews, right, that's our kind of our online world, and Amy Bachman Sew and Quilt, which is our in the wielding worlds. There's a lot going on. So Jim has a great project today using twisted double serger threads, heavier serger threads to make
We'll make it look like it.
Make it look like heavy serger threads.
Yeah.
So a little bit of housekeeping. The perfect corner pillow class is free. But if you want the design and the kit, just go to amysews.com. We'll just be live on Facebook and YouTube, just kind of like we are now. So just little perfect corners there. And also in the store, the August 31st is our big preview party for the Brother Avenir, which we actually have one. Not fully working, but we have one. And the Bernina 990, the M17. And Julie from Design by Juju is popping in, do a little meet and greet. So we're having a big party. So if you're local, come and see us on the 31st. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Janet.
It's going to be a busy day Saturday.
It's going to be, yes, it's going to be crazy on Saturday.
I know, it's going to be crazy.
So coming up, September's almost here. And since we're doing serger today, these are the September Power Serger subscription box, right? You can get the class, or you can get just the class and the supplies, but this month is sold out.
You can still take the class, but you can't get the kit.
You can sign up to get the class, right? But you can't get the kit. So just go to Amy Sews and you can just join class only until then we can move you over to the box if you'd like. We are sold out there. So just get on the wait list if you want to know what's happening at Amy Sews. And then this is October scan and cut. We're doing raw edge. We're cutting fabric without fusible.
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to take a little different approach to that. So wow, there's so much going on at Amy Sews. Hop on the wait list. The Gilded Amy Sews. In fact, Joanne's going to be our first guest. Yay, Miss Joanne. We're so exciting. The Gilded Amy Sews is we're doing a giant Zoom meeting so I can see what you're working on. We can talk about you. It's a celebrating you and what's happening with going on. We have a guest speaker, which happens to be Joanne Banco, which I'm so excited about. Again, go to Amy Sews, pop on the wait list, and we'll email you the September classes at no charge. Everybody can join us and see what's going on. And those who join, we've got great gifts, and I designed something I'm so excited about. So anyhow, so that's what's happening. So woo, there is a lot going on. Always something going on. And so, okay. Hi, Caroline. Excited about the pumpkins. Love them both. Well, there's a whole, Jim had a whole patch. He was busy.
Yeah.
It got to be fun. Like it was like different ways to arrange them in the different colors.
Well, you're not going to make just one in the class. You're going to make 3 different versions of it.
Right. So they're getting what?
Different techniques.
They're getting 2 types of fabric.
Two different kinds of fabric, enough to make 3 pumpkins and like 40 leaves.
Right. 2 spools of thread, a serger knot tire thing, and everything.
Chenille stems,
everything you need to make it. So, all right, James. Oh, phew, that was a lot.
Okay.
Show them your stuff, buddy.
Okay.
Show them what you got.
Well, the way this came up with is working with the serger box is that I wanted a heavier thread to do a braided edge for a flat lock, and I didn't have the thread available. And a lot of us probably the same problem where you want a certain color, and what I had actually was more in like this smaller type of weight of thread, which would work really well, except it's kind of thin. So what I came up with was how to make it look like I'm doing a 2-thread flat lock with my serger, but to get that heavier look of thread. So here I have it where I just did the 1 layer of thread, which still looks good.
It does look good. And that's part of the pumpkin, right? You did a flat lock. We actually did, like I was there. Jim did curved seams with a flat lock, which is another learning opportunity.
But you can see how dense that is.
Right.
And I didn't make the stitches any closer. I just changed the thread I used. I wanted a thicker thread, which I didn't have.
Yes.
So what I did was I went instead, I set my serger up to do a 2-thread flat lock, which is basically having the upper looper with the converter on, so it thinks it's threaded, and the thread goes through my 1 tube of my serger to do the lower looper threading.
Right. So that 2-thread converter is what kind of clogs the hole.
Yeah.
Right. It just tricks the upper looper into thinking it's not
threaded.
there. Right. And Jim, everybody always asks, Jim's on the Bernina L860.
Yeah.
Right. So we, anyhow, we are having a serger event at the store. So if you'd like to try a Bernina, call the store.
Yeah, you'll love it. So anyway, so the way by having that on, it's making the upper looper think it's threaded. So the lower looper thread is caught by the upper looper, brought on top to complete the stitch, which makes it nice and smooth and flat, which is what we want in a flat lock. But I wanted the heavier look, and I didn't want to, by shortening the stitch length, I can get something similar, but not quite as nice. So what I did was I actually added a second spool, and I had that going through the hole of my lower looper. So machine actually let me use the air to pull in 2 strands at one time. So I have my 2 strands through 1 looper, the lower looper. And I'm just going to do everything the way you normally would just serge. I have my little guide on here to hold the fabric in place for me.
Right. So it's left needle.
Yep.
And 2 threads in the lower looper with the 2-thread converter. If you don't have a 2-thread serger, you can still do 3, right? But the 2 is really a nice look.
And by doing it this way, I have each thread through its own tension. Because if I would put both threads through that one tension, they kind of twist, they kind of spiral. And as I'm sure you'll know too, that you don't get accurate tension. You'll get it. Sometimes it'll pull. Sometimes it'll get too loopy. This way, each thread is on its own tension disc. So I told my machine I was doing a 3-thread flat lock, and I have the threads coming down through the machine with both tensions, but then they both go through the one eye of the looper. And that way I can make it think it's doing it that way.
Right, exactly.
And then I can just serge along. And where I'm looking at is right here, where the fabric is near the guide, and it's sewing right along the fold.
Is your knife up or down?
Right now it's down, but it doesn't matter. It can happen up. And by doing it like that, I've got these really nice whiskers off to this side. But once I take the fabric and pull it flat, it pulls it right along the very edge. And I got a super wide, full flat lock.
Right.
And I got that unique kind of braided, twisty colors going on with it.
Right. So 2 different colors.
Yep.
Right. Too much colors. They're asking about the serger boxes. Well, they don't ship till the 1st-ish, depending on when your renewal time is with the subscription. Yeah. Right. So
it's kind of like your anniversary date when you sign up.
Yeah, exactly. So wow, there's so much going on, right? We got the free pillow thing. We're prepping both boxes. The serger box, the scan and cut box, the fabric just came. And then on the 1st of September, you'll be able to sign up. And if you want to join the scan and cut subscription box, I say subscription box, but there's also a class, right? Scan and cut class. You can get class only, which is just digital. You watch them anytime, and we do live stuff too. So, and then the guild, Joanne, I'm so excited. Joanne is one of the nicest people on the planet, literally. I don't care who you talk to. Everybody's like, oh, Anyway, so Joanne is going to be the first guest in the guild in September. So the guild is everybody. I get tired of me, like I'm sure everybody, but I really, what I see most is when I see like customers come into the store, they have their little, the American Sewing Guild meets here, which is like maybe 10 people at the most. And I hear people don't want to put shows, don't want to put quilting quilt shows. They don't want to be judged. They don't want to be juried. The trolls on Facebook are horrific.
Yeah.
And if you are nervous about showing your stuff, well, it's a Zoom call. Just don't get close.
Yeah.
But it's really we're keeping the trolls at bay. We just want to do something that is fun and pleasant. And if you pose a problem, hopefully we can fix it, right? Or, you know, I want you to talk about where you got the design, how you made it, what stabilizers did you use to kind of, we all learn from each other. And, but we really saw a need for the guild because I get trolled, which is sometimes I'm learning to get tough skin. People say, hurtful things. And I'm just assuming they're hurting themselves, and they just have to project it somewhere else. And so, you know, we're kind of vulnerable. You guys kind of see most of my life. And so, you know, that's why the guild came about, is I want to celebrate you guys. So that's where we're at. Miss Reen is in the house. She's coming in
Reen.
October for a live event. Reen in person in October, amybachman.com. To register, I fixed the link. So I don't know what happened. So who knows? Anyway, so yes, so that's what's happening, what's going on. We really encourage you to try to expand your serger skills. You guys buy them and you stick them under your sewing table and dust them off when you need white thread. So we're trying. The Jim and I mission is to make sure everybody gets to use their serger. Whatever, if it's a older 3-thread serger or whether you have 52 spools and the most expensive serger on the planet, then, you know, we want you to get the most from
Can I
it.
zoom in and show something else?
You can, I don't know if you can try that camera. Yeah, that camera's so dark.
I gotta share that. What's a little dark. Oh, there it is. But I gotta share too that we're gonna also.
Oh, wait, switch to one. Switch to camera one.
Okay,
and I'm going to do it this
way?
way. Yeah.
Okay. Gotta show that stem on the pumpkin. That's actually made on your serger too.
Yes, that is how funky
So
is
we're
that?
gonna be doing sculpting on the serger.
Right. And the little funky, twirly, twisty things.
Yep.
And then, you know, if you're not good at couching, whatever, Jim just used fabric marker.
Yeah.
Like a Copic marker or something to draw the veins. You could take it one more level and make a chain and couch your things down. But, you know, there's 42 parts to this class. Anyway, Jim writes a novel. So you get an entire PDF of 400 pages. So that's what's happening, everybody. Hi, Doris. Yes, I agree. And if you've posted anything, you understand how bad some of these trolls are. But the best part is most cases our family and friends don't celebrate us and what we make. They just think we just blink our eyes and there it is. They don't know the time and the agony and the money. As I was sitting there picking out a triple stitch off a machine, nobody has a clue how painful that is for me to do. So those are things we want to share at the guild. Oh, I'm on my personal page. So my apologies to my friends. So just share this to people, you know. I'm talking about my family and friends not appreciating me, and I'm on my personal page. Thanks, Jim. Whoops, all right, everybody. That's good. So that's another reason you got to share the video. So have a terrific day, everybody, because the more you know,
the more you sew.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.